The Trojan War is a tale of divine schemes, legendary warriors, and a decade-long conflict that shaped the fate of an entire civilization. It all began with a single act of jealousy at a wedding and ended with the burning ruins of Troy. It started at the wedding of Peleus and the sea goddess Thetis. The gods were invited to celebrate, but Eris, the goddess of discord, was deliberately left out. Enraged, she threw a golden apple into the crowd. On it were inscribed two simple words: "To the fairest." Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite all claimed the apple as theirs, leading to a dispute that only a mortal could settle. They turned to Paris, the prince of Troy. To win his favor, each goddess offered him a gift. Hera promised power and kingship, Athena offered wisdom and victory in battle, and Aphrodite vowed to grant him the love of the most beautiful woman in the world. Paris, overcome by desire, chose Aphrodite. With this decision, he sealed not only his fate, but the fate of all Troy. The most beautiful woman in the world was Helen, but she was already married to King Menelaus of Sparta. With Aphrodite's help, Paris took Helen to Troy, setting the stage for a war that would shake the ancient world. Furious, Menelaus called upon the kings and warriors of Greece to join him in reclaiming his wife. Under the leadership of his brother, King Agamemnon, a massive fleet of 1,000 ships set sail for Troy. Troy was a city of mighty walls and fearless defenders, led by the valiant Hector. The Greeks, despite their superior numbers, could not breach the city's defenses for years. Among the greatest warriors of the war was Achilles, a demigod and the mightiest fighter on the battlefield. Yet, his pride and rage would shape his destiny. One of the war's most tragic moments came when Hector slew Patroclus, the beloved friend of Achilles. Enraged, Achilles returned to battle and challenged Hector to single combat. In a fierce duel, Achilles emerged victorious, killing Hector and dragging his body before the gates of Troy in an act of revenge. But Achilles himself was not invincible. Paris, guided by Apollo, struck Achilles' only weak spot, his heel, with a poisoned arrow, bringing the great warrior's life to an end. As the war dragged on, the Greeks sought a final strategy to conquer Troy. Odysseus, the cunning king of Ithaca, devised a brilliant plan: the Trojan horse. The Greeks built a massive wooden horse and pretended to retreat, leaving it as a supposed gift of surrender. The Trojans, believing they had won, brought the horse into the city. But at night, Greek soldiers hidden inside emerged, opened the city gates, and allowed the Greek army to enter and sack Troy from within. The city burned, its people were slaughtered or enslaved, and the mighty kingdom of Troy fell. However, the war's end did not mean peace. The Greek heroes faced perilous journeys home. Odysseus endured a 10-year voyage, Agamemnon met a tragic fate, and Aeneas, one of Troy's last survivors, went on to lay the foundations of what would become Rome. The Trojan War was not just a battle, it was a tale of gods and heroes, love and betrayal, war and destiny, a legend that would be told for all eternity.